All right. Let's talk about Oppenheimer and Succession dominating major awards at Golden Globes. Golden Globes happened last night. Let's talk about it. I don't know anything.
We promised Gail would join us in just a bit with all the highlights from last night's Golden Globes. And she is standing by in Los Angeles. There's a lot to get to, including big winners like Oppenheimer's Robert Downey Jr. and Emma Stone from Poor Things. It was also a big night for the cast of Succession. Gail, good morning. You looked good in all of those reaction shots. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time, Nate. This is the thing. You never know when you're on camera. So the secret is to all.
Careful, you get banned. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Caroline. I heard that she was watching the Golden Globes or something, but like not actually watching it in real time, but instead just like watching clips of it or something, and then she got banned. Is that what happened? In any case, I think it's inappropriate. Free Caroline. Oh, she was watching the live stream? She was watching clips and got banned. I was there for it. It was such BS.
Well,
yeah, we'll do the opening monologue, which I heard was very cringe as well. I think that unfortunately, I think that Caroline is getting a little bit of a taste of like being known as like a left-wing broadcaster in the eyes of people that despise that sort of thing. So now she's getting additional scrutiny that she does not deserve at all. It's because she's your friend. It's not just that. It's because she's it's not just that. I mean, that plays a role in it for sure, but so it's your fault? No. It's because she is a leftist openly. And you can't do that online. They will come after you. It's like the most unacceptable, dude. Are you kidding me? You can't do that. How dare you? It's just the way the cookie crumbles online. People can very easily manipulate the restrictions that are out there, or manipulate and weaponize basically like the rules that platforms have. Seems like a lot of haters have been popping up in her chat over the last few months. Yeah, the more she grows, the worse it'll get, unfortunately. It's just not a thing that you can ever deal with. It's just, the goal is specifically to stop. The goal is to specifically stop that kind of coverage. I've seen Reddit post today. She fell into the Hasan extremism pipeline. Yeah, it's so funny that like people can't make up their own minds about certain things. But yeah. Is a rich person award for rich people? Some of those people are surprisingly opposed to popular values and opinions. No, it has nothing to do with the award, man. That's not what we're talking about at all. I think it's everything to do with like what you represent. A lot of spaces online post-Trump went from thinking that they were all extremist socialists or radical socialists themselves to directly becoming like annoying liberals again, and sometimes very reactionary ones. And that's it. That's why you see content like the Tyler Oliveira content like, I went to the town where they kill cops, and then like that pops off, right? And that isn't even like read as a political, that isn't even read as like political. That's just apolitical, actually. And it's half of it is just like dunking on homeless people or whatever, and no examination of the underlying material conditions that causes such atrocities to happen, right? That's it. Yeah. So, yeah, people burning their leftist card because they were always liberal. Yeah. It's like Kamala Harris. I will always say this. It is the same concept behind Kamala Harris being like pro, being Kamala Harris being pro Medicare for all under Donald Trump. I totally forgot she was Queen Amidala. I really thought Margaret was doing the whole she swung a light slaber in the Mose Eisley cantina, killing everyone before hopping on the mothership thing. Dude, this is the new meta. I love it. People writing the most inappropriate things. Like this one isn't even meeting the standard of that, but the one I saw and I liked was insane. It was about the Boston Marathon bombing. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It is so gruesome, but also so funny. Hold on. I mean, it's like, it's peak humor, I think. It's very good. Oh, Francis X. Wolf. Yeah, here it is. Francis X. Wolf says, she dropped a pressure cooker full of mother nails at the Boston Cuntathon finish line. This one about funding the Contras. She secretly facilitated the illegal sale of mother to slay Ron and used the proceeds to fund the Contras. You didn't like she dropped a bomb on Mother Shima and Kantasaki? Oh no. This one is about JFK. Oh my God. She used a Slaper rifle to shoot the mother bullet into the head of John F. Cuntity. Okay, that one is insane. What is this one? Oh, yeah, I saw this. Gay people can never say she looks pretty anymore. Throat surgeon, mother, future first lady, star of the day on the Iowa campaign trail. I sent this to Squeaks because I was like, he's the gift that keeps on giving, my man. Throat surgeon. There's no better demonstration that your brain is broken by being online permanently than looking at someone say throat surgeon and think, damn, she's sucking that hard. That's crazy. She got a PhD she got an MD in, being the throat goat. Okay. She knows the intricacies of the throat like that. That's crazy. MD in glucology. Never gonna beat Nancy Reagan though. She's also kind of cute. Like, I'll say it. Like, good for Vivek. She's probably too good for Vivek. I'll be real. Read the first comment. Was her at? Yes. Oh, and her ass ain't 6 axe handles wide. I saw that. God, does anyone have that clip? The insanity of like a person. Wait, she low-key wiretapped the Contocratic Party's slay quarters at the Mothergate Hotel. What? That's crazy that they did that to him. That's messed up. Mothergate. I was sent down about these Golden Globe jokes. See who's making them. Dropped a bomb on throat of Saki. Okay, done. We're done. It's over. It's done. This is inappropriate. Okay, it's inappropriate, and you keep posting that shit. I'm on board. Okay, I like it. Any thoughts on the new Gaylor news? Oh, yes. I forgot to talk about this. I sent this to Cutie. Unfortunately, this dropped after we had conducted our episode, which is kind of sad. But, this is a wonderful Gaylor news that came out. Anyway, I'm going to run this real quick.
Always hold your face on straight.
Go pee.
That's my motto. Always hold your face on straight because you never, ever know. But it was a blast. Just think about this. It was the first award show after the strike, and everybody kept saying to me, we're just glad to see everybody. There was a lot of wind as well, making it pretty chilly, but I'm not complaining. Got to stand on the red carpet and talk to everybody that came by. Also, we were in #1 position, so it was sort of hard to act like you didn't see us. We're in a big old purple dress surrounded by 500 red roses. Thank you very much. Margot Robbie was there. America Ferrera, she starred in Barbie. Jennifer Lopez stopped by. We had a little tequila shots for people who cared to indulge. Nate, you'll be glad to know I had Martinelli's apple cider, very good. J-Lo was there. She told me that she worked out that day. Jeffrey Wright, who stars in American Fiction, says he went surfing. Paul Giamatti says he took a walk on the beach. And guess who else was there? Our friend Nichelle Turner. What did you do to get ready for the day? Co-host of Entertainment Tonight. We're in her house today.
Yes, and we love that you're here, by the way. Everybody's all buzzing. Gail's here this morning.
It looks just as good in person as it does in TV.
Well, you classed this joint up, that's for sure. And listen, I did what everybody else did. Had a little workout, got to the show early. You beat me there because I saw you when I got there, but it was.
Because I was threatened with death. Gail, be on time.
Yeah,
like that's an issue.
Well, you were, and we were right beside you, and I can say you talked to everybody last night. But if there was any question whether or not the Golden Globes would get back on track after some controversy in recent years, after last night, the answer appeared to be yes. Despite less than cooperative red carpet weather, everybody here in Tinseltown was ready to glam up and get down.
Hollywood is back.
The stars of screen, both big and small, were in full celebration mode last night at the 81st Annual Golden Globe Awards.
Oppenheimer!
Christopher Nolan's drama about the Manhattan Project won 5 Globes, including Best Motion Picture Drama and Best Male Actor in a Drama for Cillian Murphy. His wife congratulating him.
Do I have lipstick all over my nose? I'm just going to leave it.
In the night's biggest surprise, Barbie was upset in the other big movie category of Best Comedy or Musical, losing out to Poor Things, produced by and starring Emma Stone, who also won for Best Female Actor.
Playing Bella was unbelievable.
Barbie did have its moment, though, beating out Taylor Swift to win the new category of Box Office Achievement.
Thank you to everybody, all the Barbies and Kens.
In TV, the comedy The Bear won big with actors Jerry Allen White and Ayo Edebiri winning Golden Globes.
I'm so very grateful for this. I'm in a room full of so many people who I admire and whose work has lifted me up.
And in drama, Succession shined.
It's a team effort.
So one of the things I want to say about the Succession is that some of the actors are very pro-Palestine, as you guys know. Like, was it Brian Cox, the old man? And then some of the actors were wearing that yellow ribbon, which we're going to be talking about, of course.
For the show.
The mood was light with comedian Joe Coy getting some big laughs with old school roasts.
Robert De Niro's here. Your last performance is going to be your greatest performance ever. How'd you get her pregnant at 80?
And when other jokes missed, Coy poked fun at himself.
Yo, I got the gig 10 days ago. You want a perfect monologue? Yo, shut up.
It was the first year the Globes were voted on by its larger and more diverse judging body after the scandal-ridden Hollywood Foreign Press Association was dissolved.
Golden Globes journalists, thanks for changing your game, therefore changing your name. Salute.
And one of the biggest moments of the night was Lily Gladstone becoming the first Native American to win a Golden Globe for Best Actress.
This is an historic win. It doesn't belong to just me.
Starting her acceptance speech in the Blackfeet Nation's tribal language for her emotionally charged performance in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon.
This is for every little res kid who is seeing themselves represented and our stories told by ourselves in our own words, with tremendous allies.
Just over the moon for her. She takes representation so seriously.
Yes.
She really does. And you know, it wasn't just the celebrities that were in the room and in attendance last night. There were lots of celebrity sightings, but one duo that were locking lips really set the internet on fire.
How did I miss it?
Timothy Charlemagne and Kylie Jenner. Let me guess. Is it Timothy Charlemagne or is it Taylor Swift and what's her face? God, what's the name of the other woman? I'm forgetting. Selena Gomez. Yeah. Timothy Charlemagne and Kylie Jenner, and then Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift, which also had something to do with Kylie Jenner, I think. That's right. I saw the tea, baby. I saw the tea. I know the tea, sis, and I spilled it. Okay? Yup, I'm spilling the tea. Yes, chatter, who said, who cares? You're so right, please. You're so unbearable. Excuse me. Aren't you like 35? First of all, you know what's the ironic part about that is? That is extremely 35-year-old shit, okay? To care about like this kind of gossip at the Golden Globes is literally peak 35. So what are you owning that too? I love when Zoomers are literally like, no, we own everything. We own everything as a 17-year-old. How about you care about V-Bucks and fucking Fortnite and whatever the fuck your generation cares about, okay? We're not talking about Roblox right now. We're talking about the Golden Globes. It's the most 35-year-old thing on the planet. When I start talking about Skibbity Toilet, you can chime in. Okay, buddy? This is grocery store checkout line gossip magazine shit. Exactly, dude. That's precisely what this is.
Wait for it.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
You know, this is so exciting for me. The Golden Globe.
What is this guy filming this out of a... What this is the worst possible way to film this.
Globes. I mean, I can't even believe I'm in the entertainment industry. I can't. It's so unlikely. I'm from a small town in Indiana. I'm not a pedophile.
Man, this guy loved it. This guy loved it, dude.
I just...
Like, that's a good joke, except he ruined it. Like, this guy ruined it in the way that he filmed it. He was like, oh, this is it. Killed a wonderful joke, man. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, so yeah. Let's see the tea.
I don't know how you missed it because you were in the room and I was.
Can I just say, I had no idea Timothy Charlemagne had absolutely zero jawline, dude. My man's jawbone, was it always not this defined? I know that this is like very irrelevant to the subject matter, but when I saw this, I was like, damn, dude. He's kind of not looking great. Like, is the angle, I guess?
It was backstage. It was Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. They were in the audience together. She came with him to the Golden Globes, which was a big deal in their relationship. And they kissed on camera.
In the room?
And it just set the internet on fire. Folks were going wild for that. I don't know how you missed it, Gail, because...
Jawline shaming? Come on, man. TikTok comments on this are positive. Twitter, the opposite. HasanAbi, peaceful love versus media play. Yeah, I think Timothy Charlemagne, is he mewing? Is he on the mew train? Like, what's happening? I feel like he always has a jawline, or I always thought he was. a jawed up shouty, and it turns out he's not. It was shocking to me. Okay, he's not Mew-maxing. Nope, he should be.
You were everywhere
I
last
must have been
night.
swiveling in the other direction because I saw them when the show was over, but I didn't see that moment. I mean,
Yeah.
there was part of the fun of the Golden Globes is to see everybody interacting during the commercial break. I always think that's fun. You made reference to Joy Coy. Nate, he also said, say hello to Nate because they're pals.
He loves
Nate.
Nate.
Might want to call him today because he needs a friend.
Yeah.
You know, he had a rough time, but I also think, listen, he only had 9 days to prepare.
He did.
And I think that's daunting. And
Why did he have 9 days to prepare? What's up with that? Why'd they go with Joe Coy, chat? Do we know? What is it? Who was the previous speaker? Bro, so in love, he forgot the Mew while looking at her. The Timothy Stan account ran by a woman in her 50s is so pissed. Because no one wants to host the Golden Globes? Wait, really? Although Timothy didn't win the Golden Globe for Wonka that he deserved to win, it was great seeing him attend the event as a nominee. The elephant in the room is obvious, but all I want to say is that Club Chalamet remains devoted to supporting Timmy in his career. And I just want to enjoy writing about and talking about upcoming projects he has. Wait, so the 50-year-old woman that runs his account does not like that Timothy Charlemagne is dating Kylie Minogue, Kylie Jenner. He should be with his number one fan. I agree. That's how I'm always thinking. That's how I'm always thinking myself. It's like, this is the longest. It should have been me, brother. Posting. Golden Globes fell off. They needed Taylor Swift. Let's not forget about A Complete Unknown, which will start filming in April. What I want to stress to people who are feeling upset right now is that Club Chalamet will continue to curate specific news and information about Timmy's career and life. To share with my followers and the readers who lurk, Timothy Charlemagne is a 28-year-old man making 28-year-old man decisions about his life, and we have to accept that. What we can't control, first of all, that's old as hell. Like, what do you mean? He's a 28-year-old man who's like somehow young? At what point do we decide when someone is an adult, okay? Because I'm 32, I'm a whole ass adult, okay? I feel like he is too. What do you mean? About his life, and we have to accept that. What can we control is what we choose to focus about him. This is like one step removed from being like, this 28-year-old boy was groomed by Kylie Jenner or something. Whole ass adult, jawed up, shouty. Yeah, I mean, I'm also baby brained, okay? It's just I'm entertainment maxing, okay? I'm baby brain pilled and entertainment maxing. I have to dumb this down to the specific audience that I have.
You can go to, Olive Garden. He loves Italian food. I mean, why not just go to Olive Garden, or something like that? We've never seen them even go to, Olive Garden.
Wait, that's the woman who runs the account? Stop playing right now. Are you for real? Is this for, oh my God. Oh my God. That's a lady. Okay, no wonder she's like, oh, that's a 28-year-old boy. What the hell? Here's when Selena told Taylor Swift Kylie Jenner said no. Selena asked for a picture with him, and Kylie Jenner, said no. Keely, who's Keely? With Timothy? Selena nods. That's what she said. If you're white and you do something people don't like, you're just a kid until you're 48. If you're not white, you're an adult when you're 48. What? She works at Olive Garden. Timothy Charlemagne, go get her. Update on your fav. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that in a little bit. I think it's messed up. Timothy Charlemagne, better be careful. He might be jumped by Kylie's exes, Travis Scott and Tyga. The entire flight would have a combined weight. The entire flight would have a combined weight of 240 pounds. She's Miles Teller's wife. Cool. I'm just like, I don't really know a lot about the Hollywood stuff. So I'm just kind of faking it right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm just, I don't know too much about popular culture. So I'm just like, yeah, that's crazy. That's the tea, sis. Okay. That's not required for living in WeHope. Man, I barely live in West Hollywood. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I live in West Hollywood, but I don't leave my house. I live online. Okay? I live online, chat. All right, here's one thing. We'll talk about Israel-Palestine a little bit. There were two people that actually were pro-Palestine, and then the rest was like pro-Israel for the most part. Okay? But here it is. Here's Rami Youssef, who I think is very nice. I'm going to give him a little follow here. He said this on the red carpet, or on the interview
thinking portion. Two things. We're thinking ceasefire now, and Jeremy, please don't do another Calvin Klein ad.
So he's the one guy to say something by all appearances, shaking my head. And then the other guy was the Dove guy, right? Yeah, Jerry from Succession wore a pro-Israel ribbon pin I saw, which was devastating. But I guess it's very Jerry behavior. So where's the article? There's an article that was covered that I saw. People were wearing yellow ribbons, okay? And the yellow ribbons that people were wearing were to signify the remaining hostages, okay? The remaining 130 or so hostages that, other Palestinian forces still have held hostage. Now, at this point, it's like, dude, there's been 30,000 Palestinians that have been murdered. Like, what do you mean? I mean, listen, I care about those hostages too. You know what I mean? Like, it's important, okay? What is this? You got a shout out? But it's like wild and so transparent. It is so transparent, especially when the IDF is like killing more of the hostages. But even if the IDF, or was a 30K number from, 22K that we know of, 22K that we know of, 20K that we know of. I get ahead of myself here sometimes. And is that your clown outfit? Says lolcow viewer 69. Please don't ban this guy. This guy's going to be incredible for us, I think. Yes, this is my clown outfit. You got me. 23,000 killed, 7,000 missing. Anyway. So, Golden Globes, the meaning of the yellow ribbons worn by the attendees. Ribbons of a specific color are a longtime symbol of solidarity on red carpets. Here's why yellow made an appearance this year. And I read this article and it gave me a brain aneurysm, okay, immediately. Like instant brain aneurysm, okay? We're talking, Israel is like taking out 10 baby legs, okay? 10 child legs a day, all right? Like amputations are occurring. No anesthesia amputations are occurring on an insane clip, okay? Currently the largest amount of food, lack of access to food happening on the planet. Food insecurity happening on the planet. Okay? And it's wild to me that while all of that is happening and Israel is just like mercilessly destroying Gaza, but also killing the Israeli hostages themselves, right? Like directly killing them sometimes, but also indirectly killing them alongside the Palestinians with the bombing campaigns. Okay? And you got people being like, oh yeah, you know what? You know who needs our support right now? Israel. And it's so obvious that you can't just be like, I support Israel in its endless bombing campaign and its ethnic cleansing campaign. So you have to like go desperately grab on to release the hostages as a message. And that's precisely what's going on here. Okay? I'm sorry. That is exactly what this is. It is a very cynical ploy to try and say that like you're still pro-Israel unconditionally, and you can't say it when Israel's killed 20,000 Palestinians, 20,000 plus Palestinians. So you have to say like, oh, well, you know, let's release the hostages, please. Because the reality is, if you're looking at it from the outside, okay, if you're looking at it from the outside, you look at that and you're like 150 hostages are still being held hostage in Gaza, right? And then you look at 20,000 people have been murdered, including hundreds of hostages so far by Israeli hands, right? And you're still, if you look at that situation and go, okay, well, I want the hostages to be released, then you have to be a pro-ceasefire guy. You have to look at the situation and go, well, who's killed more hostages, Hamas or Israel? What are we doing? It's such a classic case of like deliberately crafted PR. So anyway, red carpets may be a chance to talk up current projects while wearing high wattage fashion, but they're also an opportunity for stars to express their support for vital issues. Yeah, what are those vital issues? Only issues that the American State Department is aligned with, okay? That's what you're going to find out here. That's why viewers of Sunday's 2024 Golden Globe Awards are seeing some attendees wearing yellow ribbons at tonight's ceremony. J. Smith Cameron of Succession and John Ortiz of American Fiction are among the stars who have arrived sporting a yellow ribbon to show support for the roughly 130 hostages who are still being held in captivity by Hamas since the terrorist organization attacked Israel on October 7. Okay? The symbolic effort was organized by Bring Them Home, an Israeli hostage advocacy organization that has been working behind the scenes to supply the ribbons and is being coordinated by Ashley Margolis, founder of Beverly Hills-based branding agency The A-List. While the Israeli hostages are the main focus of the effort, the hostages reportedly represent 30 nationalities. Others who wore yellow ribbons at the 2024 Golden Globe Awards include Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon president CEO Brian Robbins, Amazon Studios Julia Rappaport, Mattel chairman and CEO Ynon Kreiz, Skydance Media president COO Jesse Siskold, and Skydance's sport president John Weinbach. The choice of yellow was rooted in the origins of the symbol. Yellow ribbons became a popular emblem of support during the 1979 Iran hostage crisis, when 52 Americans were held in captivity in Tehran for 444 days. Worn on lapels and seen in the front porches and trees across the U.S., the yellow ribbon became the most widely used symbol of bringing hostages safely home. Past red carpet ribbon appearances have included blue ribbons at the 2022 and 2023 Academy Awards, organized by the United Nations Refugee Agency Coalition to show support for, respectively, Ukraine and refugees around the globe, as well as red ribbons first seen in 1991 as a symbol of HIV and AIDS awareness. It's just like, I wonder how much of a hell would break loose if people were, wearing Palestinian flags, for example, and their badges. I mean, Palestinian flag badges on their lapels. It's just like, this goes way beyond anything, really. It's just like, it's another one of those instances where it's like, it's not enough that you're not saying anything about the genocide, but you want to potentially show support to Israel while it's conducting that said genocide. Okay? If that's what your goal is, then, you have to do it in a way that you can launder it in a more permissible fashion in the midst of the ongoing genocide. And the best way to do that is by being like, the hostages, I care about the hostages. If you cared about the hostages, you'd be advocating, okay? You'd be advocating for a ceasefire. Tom Piker once DM, oh God, this is such a old Twitter, viral Twitter post. Like, what are we doing? This guy is just like in the midst of this coverage. They always catch me, chatters. They always catch me while I'm talking about some serious stuff that I care about passionately. And when I read like one of the dumbest tweets of all time from 2020 or 2021. It's a 2019 pasta. Yeah, but it was like from after the house when it was popping to say like Hasan thought I was a girl and stopped DMing me when he found out I wasn't or whatever. Classic fake nonsense. Anyway, Kygo and Ham, yeah, because it's her favorite type of treat. So it's my kryptonite. I know. It's like chat's kryptonite is the top of the hour ad break. But at least you have a way to combat your kryptonite, which is a $5 a month subscription or a free one in the form of a Twitch Prime, right? My kryptonite is gray names, and I cannot combat it no matter how hard I try. But you can try and avoid the top of the hour ad break by subscribing. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. All right. 34 MKD50 with another 50 gifted subs. And Anonymous gifting 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Anonymous. Factory Candy with another 10. What is going on right now at the top of the hour? God damn. That is 70 total gifted subs, allowing 70 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. All right. We got juicers, Oilers. Got it all. When I win the lottery, I'll give 500 subs. Don't worry about it, King. Spend it wisely. Oh, all right. Where the heck were we? I met a girl at a party who claimed to be related to you. Do you have cousins in Australia? No, I do not. That's pretty funny to lie about that. I kind of respect it. So, where was I? So yeah, this is silly. It's cynical. It's gross. But what are you gonna do? That's it. Some things are permissible. Some things are seen as like appropriate, and some things are not. And the unfortunate reality is that supporting Palestinians and trying to speak out against the endless occupation and ethnic cleansing campaign is not exactly great. Not allowed.
For believing in this movie from the very beginning. To all my fellow nominees, if you're Irish or not, you're all legends. You're stunning work. I salute you.
Yeah, he's speaking to me, saying my work as an Irishman is stunning and beautiful. You're not going to get it at the Golden Globes, least likely plays. Guys, remember, in his Oscars acceptance speech, Michael Moore very famously criticized America's war against Afghanistan and Iraq and was booed. Okay? Like, these are guys who absolutely unconditionally lap up whatever the State Department propaganda is. They're liberals themselves for the most part, and liberalism is very, very, very reactionary and very pro-war in America. They're just rich people. They're rich, out-of-touch people, okay? Yeah, I'm a contractor in Texas, just another dealing with this bullshit. During the term of this contract, the contractor verifies that it does not and will not boycott Israel. Like, how insane is that? It's so ridiculous. It's so, oh God, it's so stupid. I don't know if I even want to watch the Joe Coy
You do. You win all the time.
cringe fest.
That's why when the Golden Globes called me and asked me if I wanted to host, I jumped to the chance and I said, yes, yes. And then they asked me if I saw every movie and every TV show, and then I said, yes. I lied. I only watched Beef. I love you, Ali. You know what I mean? It's mandatory. I'm Asian.
I think Beef is kind of mid. I'll say it. It didn't hit me in the way that everybody was presenting it. Like, they were saying it's the greatest, it's the GOAT. They loved it. Yeah, it was all right. I couldn't finish it. Anti-Asian hate much? Yes. Yes, I am famously anti-Asian. That's why. It's like, I would say 90%. 90% of my content consumption is just straight up Japanese content. Like, am I anti-Asian, or am I too over the top with my only consumption? That's why we love your honesty. Abi Allah'ın izniyle Filistin destekçisi orospu çocuğu. Yapma ya. One of the best depiction of brotherhood apart from Better Call Saul. I love Ali Wong as a comedian, and I found out last night she's dating Bill Hader.
But not only that, it killed. You killed it, Ali. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just want to tell you that the minute I signed the contract, I locked myself in a room and I started to binge watch everything. I watched everything while my family was out there clanking champagne glasses and ringing in the new year. I was watching Oppenheimer.
Chris Rock, Ali Wong, and even podcasts turned down struggling award shows comeback attempt.
One complaint.
CNN reports that Chris Rock and at least 4 other comedians have declined offers to host the ceremony. According to 2 sources, the word of the deal, Smartless podcaster comedians Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett all turned down the opportunity to host together. Puck recently reported that B-star Ali Wong also declined the opportunity. However, Wong may still take the stage as she was nominated for Best Actress. There's also little chance that reigning Golden Globe queens Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, who have co-hosted the event 4 times now, will return to host. A source close to Fey and Poehler told CNN they would never do it again. They're done. Viewership was up 50%. They'll have a real host next year. There's still a chance the Golden Globes may nab a host before their primetime broadcast in January, as CNN notes. It wouldn't be the first time the ceremony's gone without a host, but ratings could fare better with an A-lister attached. 2023 Golden Globes suffered the second lowest ratings of all time for their program this year, when the show garnered 6.3 million total views with Gerard Carmichael as host. The Golden Globes are set to air on CBS January 7th, and will also stream on Paramount Plus. I'll do it. I'm free that night. That viewership was inflated because of the strike. I didn't even know they were happening. Yeah, I didn't either. I don't really care about, dude, I live in the heart of award season, okay? And I like to think that I go outside enough, and I didn't even know. Guys, I live in West Hollywood, and I didn't even know. That's insane, okay? This is like the city moves and shakes. What is this? Unity strikes again. The layoff purge continues to hit. Unity says it's cutting a whopping 25% of his workforce, roughly 1,800 employees in a company reset. Nice, dude. You should be the host next year. I mean, I'll do it. I don't care. Golden Globes viewership was up 50% though. Yeah, I assume that will cause people to watch it or get involved in it again. I do think it's pretty funny, even podcasters, and the podcast he's talking about is Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, and Will Arnett. Also, funny to just say even podcasters. That in and of itself is already a diss. What class of celebrity are you right now? C tier? Probably lower. If they invited you, would you host? Yes, dude. Yes, I would host it. Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift were, spitting hot tea, hot goss. Did you ever get over this? What? Yes, I did. You could host it and be as funny as Joe Coy. Yeah. Speaking of which, apparently, two things happened in media that I got to talk about. Okay. Flava Flav is C minus, Hassan ain't C. Wait, I don't get it. You have more reach and penetration than B listers. What's the metrics? I don't think so. I don't get it. You have more reach and penetration than B listers. What's the metrics? No. In order for someone to be, in my opinion, I mean, these are really weird, arbitrary concepts. But I would say that depending on what we're talking about, depending on like what demographic we're talking about, it is people dressed like Flavor Flav for Halloween. Ain't nobody cosplaying Hassan. There are people who cosplay as me. I don't even think that's a good enough argument. But my point is this, okay? Legacy media. If legacy media covers you and covers you regularly when you are behind like an institution that is seen as worthy as praise for mainstream media or pays for media slots, then you actually get into like real celebrity status. E-celebs usually don't reach that level ever. So that's why they're oftentimes, in my opinion, ranked lower than like real celebrities. That's it. Up Hassan Piker cosplay and this came up. It's true. Yep. Got me. But yeah, like a lot of legacy media only now is beginning to realize that in order to penetrate younger demographics, they have to tap into. Stop saying penetrate. He said it again. Oh my God. You guys are so stupid. Shut up. Stop. In order to penetrate younger demographics, okay, they realize that they have to tap into Twitch streamer audiences. They have to tap into TikTokers and e-celebrities in general. And that's precisely what they're doing. Like, for example, there's a reason why a lot of rappers collaborate with Kai Cenat, right? That's it. Like, they recognize that if they want their albums to be viewed by younger demos, they have to go to where the younger demos are. Okay? That's it. And, I mean, Apple Studios did it with Valkyrie and Timmy, right? In the latest Mark Wahlberg movie. They did that, and that was deliberate. If you posted on TikTok, you'd be host? Maybe. In Family Plan, yeah.
In itself.
It's a tough room.
Oh, it's a very tough
It's
room.
a tough room
Yes.
because you've got the cream of the crop in there and you really, like, you're a man alone on stage. So it's a tough room. But
And we're sitting here today.
We're
look,
twins.
Yes, we're twins, but we don't look alike, do we?
No, we
Yes.
don't. But
Yes.
folks in the room
Did you
were
hear
having
this?
a hard time.
People kept getting Danielle Brooks
Yeah.
and Divine Joy Randolph confused.
Yes.
Please let everybody know Danielle Brooks is in color purple. Divine Joy Brooks won the Golden Globe, and she is in the holdovers,
Yes.
but they are not the same person. But
They are
people
not.
kept coming up to Danielle saying, I loved you in the kitchen scene. No, they're two very different movies.
Oh, boy.
Oh, black girls don't look alike.
No, they don't. Even when they wear the same type
Even when
of
we wear the
outfit.
same outfit. Twinsies. Michelle, thank you.
Thank you, Gail.
So much for letting me come to your house. I
Please
appreciate
come
that.
back. Please.
I will come back.
Okay, good.
I'm coming back in the next hour. We'll have much more from LA right here in our next hour.